Hi, welcome everybody to episode 9 of StripJourney. We are getting now very much into the new dance season, and I can see everybody working so hard. And we are talking a lot about what it requires to get better at what we are doing. How are we training, and how are we working on our technique? And again, we are going to go back to Germany today, and again, another location quite close to me. We're going to Hanover, which Deutsche Bahn treats you well. You can get there in about 6 or so hours from Copenhagen. And I have with me Alina. Welcome, Alina.
Hello.
So nice to have you here. Can you give a quick introduction about yourself?
Sure. My name is Alina Makovska. I'm 26. What? What year is now? Yes, I am 26 years old. Oh my God. I live in Germany for 2.5 years and work as a dance teacher here. Originally, I'm from Ukraine, but as we know, the world has become crazy and I had to move here in Hanover. So, yeah, here we go. It's me. Really small
Uh,
introduction.
that's amazing. So, can you tell us a bit, how did you start with dance?
Yes, it will be long story.
Let's go.
Yeah. So when I was a child, I was a very like creative child, and whenever my family and my parents' friends they came over for holidays or some parties at my grandparents' home, they would say like, "Oh, you've got a future of performer," or 3 years old child can hear music so clearly and yeah, stuff like that. And naturally, my parents sending me up for a cultural center in my hometown, Kramatorsk, put me in a classical dance class. It was ballet. I was 3 years old. And I think I went twice there because at one of the classes, they really pushed us into the splits and tried to point shoes on. 3 years old child,
Wow.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I like ran out of there crying my eyes out and screaming. And after that, my mother like decided never again force me into do something. And honestly, I'm grateful for that because I had a choice to do what I want to do, what I like to do, or whatever I don't like, I won't do it like in my life. Yeah. But on the flip side, I'm a bit sad about it. I have body not used to do physical stuff from the young age. And when you're a child, it's much easier to learn. Yeah. So after that, I tried different dance styles as a kid, but never stuck with anything for too long. And then I attend class. I think it was hip hop class. Yeah, I was 13 and it was just a match of everything. The trainer, group of great people, and what more could a teenager ask for, right? That's when I started dancing consciously. It was my own choice again. And because I wanted to, then my training was stroke of luck taught like pop, go-go dancing, and strip plastic. Back then, everyone was dancing strip plastic. Strip even exist back then. So yeah, I grew up watching wild dances of adult group, that crazy girls, and really wanted to join them someday. And they danced in like ballroom shoes without shoes at all, because again, strip heels wasn't a thing back then. Yeah. So, yeah. And when I turned 16, I jumped into the strip because my teachers saw that I really want to join and she decided that I'm ready. Yeah. And yeah, from 16, I'm dancing strip. but it was just a hobby for me, not r- not really serious. Now I'm really grateful for my first teacher, Yulia Sinchanskaya, that she introducing me to this style. And again, while I lived in Kramatorsk, dance was just a hobby. It was just like 3 1-hour classes a week. So yeah, and I never thought I'd do it even semi-professionally, even though I sometimes subbed for Yulia during the practice. Dance was always for me second plan, and main focus was always the theater because I've spent like 10 years in the theater. But then the war happened and I decided to evacuate, and I couldn't imagine going somewhere unknown, like not knowing what I need to do, where I need to work. And I started my own research, and I found an Instagram post from one dance school here in Germany. It's contemporary dance studio. And I reached out boss of this studio, Victoria Vavilova, and now here I am teaching there and more than school, more in style. Yeah, Victoria, she gave me a chance, opportunity, and I took it. And hope I'm well done with my opportunity to teach and even learn more here about dancing. Yeah.
Nice. So how many students? How does it work now in Germany?
This is, you know, tough topic for me because, like, kind of person who wants everything right away, well, right now. I don't like waiting. So, process of growing and expanding my audience is really challenging for me. And most of my students are from Ukraine or neighbors. I have very few locals, but I get why. I think you have already discussed this topic in previous podcasts. Difference in mindset, mentality, yeah, between Europe and East. So here, most people want to dance once or twice a week just for fun. They would like to look good on the video. And that's not really how it works for me. I think that if you want to do something well, it takes time and effort, and everyone has passions to do it and enjoys like tackling tough challenges. So right now I'm learning most important quality of teacher. It's to inspire people and engage. That's only a way to attract new people into your class and um, attract right people around you. So it's not super big yet, but where there is group of people gathering, eventually it'll grow into a crowd, more. So yeah, I have just group at a London school. There we meet each other twice a week for 1 hour, and then another dance school, just one group, and it just 1 hour a week. It's really weird for me still. I'm living here like already almost 3 years, and it's really weird for me. But yeah, so it's not big community, yeah, here, but we trying to develop it with Arena, especially with Arena.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting because like when I started dancing as an adult, and normally what you can find for adults are this kind of, fun classes. There is a lot of like tendency to have like this fun heel classes where, oh, you just go, you have fun, you be sexy, technique doesn't matter, moves don't matter, and stuff like that. And I actually want the opposite, but again, I'm a little bit from the eastern side of Europe. So it's hard, and I want to have something like that here, but nobody wants to teach that. So
I wanted to ask you about your experience because since it's a podcast, could you tell more about how often do you visit your dance classes, or it's more about self-practice, or what?
Yeah. So I don't have a teacher here at all. So I've learned I was very lucky during the pandemic that there was so much online. Actually, my one of my early teachers that I learned the basics from is Kate Gladkova, and I was so happy to find her because she paid attention to the details and she also gave me a lot of feedback on the details. It did take a lot of self-discipline, and it's because of the pandemic I was stuck at home. Basically, yeah, I have a full-time job. I have 3 kids, so my time is about hour and a half in the evening. And I basically nowadays spend all of it drilling technique, dancing, maybe taking a little piece. I started creating more choreographies. But that's the thing here. We don't have a teacher. We had one girl come in the spring, Anastasia. She used to train with Vlada in Hamburg.
Mhm.
She's excellent. She's amazing. And I hope she gets to teach strip or frame up somewhere, but we have been having trouble getting schools to buy in.
Mm.
I managed to teach a few classes in one place where I'm very grateful because I knew the owners, and it's also again a Russian Ukrainian pair of people that was running that, and it was nice. But I also found this that the girls came in and we would start a choreo, and I maybe had made like a minute of choreo, but I thought, oh, we're gonna do this for a while, and then we would do the first 15 seconds, and they're like, no, let's go on, let's go on. Next move, next move, and I mean, it looked how it looked when you do it the first time. But then you also, as we talked with the other teachers, you also accept it. You're like, okay, I'm gonna do what people want, so they come back, and over time, maybe they will be like, maybe I want my foot to be more pointed, and maybe I want my leg to look nice in the mirror and stuff. So it is a bit of a, as everybody else said who kind of came to Europe and started teaching, it's a bit of a compromise that needs to be
Mhm.
made. But it's rough, right? Yeah, I do think there is a little bit of a divide here on the
Mhm.
requirements of the technique and in the actual execution, and that might be until it becomes big or popular, or people see it on competitions and stuff and go like, "Ooh, I wanna do that." It's gonna be harder to grow. I mean, even
Mm.
Prague, they
Yeah.
said that they've reached what they think is a peak, and it's quite big in
Yeah.
Prague.
It's weird. I don't know. Things are going in this way because, for example, here in Germany, really popular is, this bachata
Yeah,
style.
Zouk, the pair.
Really,
Yeah.
really popular. And I guess sometimes it looks even more sexy and with sexuality context than strip, actually. And people, I think they are something sort of ready for styles like this, but I don't know, maybe it just, no, you need to like be passionate about something, and yeah, just engaging people.
Yeah.
I hope it will work for
Yeah.
all of us.
I mean, it's still very niche. If you try to tell regular people what you do, everybody's like, "What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Those are giant shoes. How do you even stand in them?" Yeah. So it is a bit weird. But I know you traveled also even after the war to Ukraine to the camps, and that looks amazing. That looks like a whole week. There was a strip kitchen, right? Can you tell us a bit about those?
Yes, yes, yes. It was a strip kitchen, and here we go again. I will go there the end of this month, September, again to the dance camp. Amazing experience because that time I had kind of depression condition when I visited this event for the first time, and it gave me so much new energy. Got a lot of inspiration there because there are so many great people, so many great dancers. They're just crazy girls. Yeah. I really, really appreciate that stuff, what they are doing there, because level is
Yeah.
top of the top.
Yeah. And they
Yeah.
do also these things like battles, yeah,
Yes.
presentations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 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 It was my first competition actually this February. It was my first competition after 5 or 6 years. Yeah. And I was like, a little bit scary, but I will do it.
Oh, I love it. And I remember when we were and we were both on 21 Dance Weekend, which was also organized by the Ukrainian teachers. And that
Yeah.
was I could see also this like pedagogical background that they use, but also there were like
Mhm.
battles and stuff that you won and things. So that was
Yeah.
really fun as well.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. They told me that they would like to do one more event in Poland, but I don't know. I haven't seen the information yet about
Mm.
new 21 strip weekend or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully that happens again. But tell me
Yeah.
about the work you've been doing with Irina on the strip workshops that you've been organizing.
Oh, yes. Where's to start? So, once upon a time, two strip girls met each other, and yeah, I think we were actually at this convention in Poland when the girls from Ukraine were organizing that stuff. Irina, if you're listening to this podcast and I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments below.
We will bring
So,
Irina as well to talk to us.
yes, yes. And she described it from her side. Yeah. After another day of workshops, we were chatting and said, like, let's do something similar in Germany. And yes, let's go. Strip is still, like we said, really early stages here. And we could help bring together. And we decided to go for it. It was so funny. We sketched out a budget on a piece of paper, sitting on the balcony, and started to dealing with some organization stuff. And then we hit the harsh reality because the budget we came up with was really far away from reality. We were scared that we end up in debt and then collectors knocking our doors and said like, hey, where is our money? And we just wanted to dance. That's all. Yeah, it was crazy. Also in the process of organization, yeah, we learn a lot too, mainly to plan ahead and no rush things, which I'm terrible at. I want to do everything at once, and while Irina needs more time to think through it, and here we balance each other. So, yeah. Last year, we held our first event. It was something like intensive. So it was just 1 day format. Yeah. And it went really well. We realized that there are people who appreciate our work and that we are doing right things. And it's really important to know that your work isn't in vain,
Mm,
like then we aimed to do 3 days strip weekend. Yeah, it happened in March this year, and that turned also, I think, really great. Love to have, yes, definitely, we'd love to have even more people attend, but again, strip community just started to develop, and I hope we can change it soon with our events and our community. Again, we met Vlada and she's so supportive person. It's really, really incredible. Yeah, we will try sharing information and inspiring each other. That's really important. So next one, we planning do something in this autumn, this November. I hope so. We hope to bring new people here. So stay updated.
that sounds
Yeah.
exciting. I think what was fun on the German workshop is a lot of people came from across Germany, and that was nice to, I guess, also for the teachers to come together a little bit. And then
Yeah.
people came from around the world. There was New
Yes.
York and
It was
stuff. Crazy.
crazy. Yes. It was crazy when Anastasia joined. She said that one girl came here from New York. I was like, what? Okay. It's really, really great that we can gather people like around the world here at one place and share our experience with each other. Yeah, it's really great.
Yeah. No, it's really, yeah. It's just fun to go and spend time with people and then later go for like dinner and stuff. So it really does help also for
Mm-hmm.
everybody's motivation. This kind of events.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Are you going somewhere for dancing soon or
sure.
strip kitchen,
Yes,
right?
yes. First, it will be Strip Kitchen. Second, well-known Strip Weekend in Prague.
Yes.
I think we will meet each other
We
there.
will.
Yeah. Then maybe something here in November. And I think for this year it's all. But we're still talking with Arena about one more event on Baltic side.
Mhm.
Yes, but she really wants to go there, but I'm not sure if I can hold it. Yeah, for now, because I wasted like much money this year for self education. I need to recalculate my budget for the next plans, and yeah, we'll see.
More students, please come to Alina so she can travel more.
Yes, and learn for you.
Yeah. I want to pick one other topic with you, and that's your background in theater. How does that help you in dance?
Actually, right now, my acting experience isn't that useful anymore for me because, after 10 years I've spent in theater, it's kind of ingrained in my subconscious, and I might not realize even when my acting background like helps me.
Mm.
So what I can definitely say that my acting background really helps me with the teaching because I'm not afraid to speak in front of an audience and try to create images and some associations when I'm explaining some elements or some movement, and these associations or images, they help people to understand more texture of movement. Or another side, in dancing it helps a lot to transform yourself, to maintain your character, and again feel those changes with the movements where you should be more smooth, soft, or extremely opposite side like sharp movements. uh, um, yeah, and lately when I'm training freestyle, I try to use acting exercises, so it really helps to get the brain moving and set it up for work. So yesterday, for example, I was trained the one exercise. I just gave myself the task that circumstances are I need to iron the shirt for my loved one, for my husband or something. And then I need to create similar to these character movements
Mhm.
and try to tell the story in this context with my body. Yeah. And it just helps you to create new stuff.
Mhm. Also, from just your perspective, do you have any advice for like, I think what everybody struggles with the face because our brain is going, oh my God, what goes next? And you always have this like, I'm so
Yes.
relaxed face.
Yes. You know, uh, also not only face, but please don't sing when you when you dancing like it's really funny. Yeah, maybe sometimes it match with your choreo and it's okay. But sometimes when you, for example, dancing lyrical stuff and you start to sing, it's like what happening right now? Like what's happening? Yeah. And advice about acting, actually, yeah, just try to explore your emotional intelligence. So develop your empathy. It's also really helpful for dancers, especially when you, for example, doing a group dance and you need to gather people and bring them all together and make group stuff, synchronization again. To develop your empathy, you will be used to reflect another person. It's really important, I think. Yeah. And maybe for solo creating the choreo, I think that you just need to develop your attention and don't be afraid to struggle with the hard things. Because when you are limited in something, you will create something new.
Yeah, like, you're not able to, I don't know, you only have to stay on your side or something like that, then you're kind of forced to improvise in a different way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, those are all nice words. Um, but what advice would you give to people who wanna learn strip?
Okay. My advice is just act. Yes. Since I'm actors in the past, yeah, just act. Really, if you're really interested in the style, take an action. Yeah, like Google teachers in your city. If you can't find them around the world. Yeah, we have really great opportunity to travel.
Mm.
Yes, so don't freak out if it's like 4 or 5 hours from your place. Go for it. I don't know. Watch video materials. Yeah, so book spots for events, new events, strip hills, and just do it. It will be challenging. Nobody said that it will be easy. I will do 1 hour a week and will go the best strip girl in this world. No, it doesn't work. But it will be challenging, but really exciting. Really exciting.
That's super motivational. I like how, like, buy shoes was hard towards the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when you make choreos, when do you start? Do you start with improvisations or
It depends. Sometimes I get ideas from improvisation. Yes. And sometimes I just start with the first pose. So I need to listen to music and just first position which got into my head. I just pick it up, place onto the floor, and then try to freestyle with the music. Then everything else like layers on the top and turns into a clever, complex, equation. So, but everything similar to everybody else. Like I listen to music 100 times to match it with the music. Often I use that method which Vlada described to your podcast. Like after listening audio, I try to remember musicality of this track and then just something to put on to this musicality, then dancing with music. It works great. But if it not, just switch music on,
next?
repeat 100 times. No, yes, no, yes. And especially helpful is to record yourself on the video. That's, yeah, that's really important. And you won't forget anything if you created something.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. When you think you have something great and you look at the video and you're like, "What?
Yes,
No?"
yes, yes, yes. It will always happens with me. And actually, you from the side you can more clearly understand does it match with the music or not? Because when the music just in your head, it could be just a little bit different from reality.
Yeah, true. Alright. I'm gonna ask you some questions about your preferences and stuff that I ask everybody. And I
Yeah,
wonder, I think, I have now 1 or 2 votes so far for boots and everybody else is sandals. So is it boots or sandals your preferred thing?
both.
Ah,
Just goals are different. When you want to do some quick stuff with your legs, for example, it's easier do it with the sandal. If you want to make stuff which requires stabilization of your ankles, for example, some tricks, yeah, or acro, definitely boots. So I'm a fan of healthy dancing. Yes, so protect your ankles and knees, please.
Yes, definitely. Very important. It's not a competition to have big bruises. No.
No,
Who's your strip dance icon or inspiration?
I would say Baina Basanova.
Yeah.
Every time when she dances, I wanna cry. Or even now, I wanna cry because I'm talking about her. Yes, she has so amazing control of body. It just inspires me so much. Yeah. So I would say Baina Basanova, and that's all.
Yeah. So excited to learn from her again. It was amazing
Yeah.
last time. It's gonna be amazing again. So what's a favorite choreo you have learned or a project you have joined that's not your own?
Yeah. Let's name last project with when we decided to
Ah,
join World of Dance and decided to create a choreo for three people, for three girls. We invited Svetlana
yeah.
from Hamburg. Yes, she's also teacher
Yeah.
at
In Vlada school.
yes,
Yeah.
Vlada's school. Yeah. So we decided to attend this competition and like, okay, how many rehearsals do we need? Maybe 4 or 5 is enough. And we was like 4 or 5 hours a day. It was mainly weekends. So after training, we were done. Like we were completely done. Yeah. But I think we did great job, and I still like the choreo. And so grateful to Irina that she pushes me into something yeah, like that, because I experienced really, really great feelings on the stage. Yeah.
Nice. Are you planning to compete again as a team?
As a team, I'm not sure, but maybe we will gather someone from Hanover because it was really difficult,
Mm,
especially for Svetlana, to came over our place all the time. And yeah, she spent really hard hours in the train to get to our place. So yeah, we're thinking about to bring some people together and discuss about group dancing or team or something like that. But we'll see.
yeah. One thing at a time. Is there a favorite choreo that you made? Your own?
I would say that after each choreo, I don't like it anymore. Yes, when I'm creating something like, yes, it's not bad. Okay, looks good. And then after we in like we presented this choreo somewhere, for example, on the stage, or we shooted the video, and I'm like, okay, we will put it on the shelves here, and that's all. Maybe I would say it will be my choreo on Besame Mucho
Mm,
song.
mm.
I was really inspired by a choreo from Strip Kitchen Camp
Mm.
and decided to make something like dancing cover on this song. And I had really good experience with that one. Yeah.
Nice. My next one is describe strip in one word.
In one word, I would say explore. Yeah. So explore your own dance style, explore your knowledge, and yeah, explore new things, I guess.
Mm, that's a good point. What's the most memorable moment you had as a teacher?
As a teacher, Mm, Tough question. I don't have actually just one point, yeah, or one thing what I need to say right now, but I think it just inside feelings when, for example, you see your students on stage. For example, this March we had concert, and with my contemporary group and strip group, we did two shows, like
Mhm.
two choreos presenting there. And I was watching and just again wanted to cry because I'm really proud of my girls. They started from the scratch and now they're sexy cats here,
Nice.
you know. And again, it's about that your work helps another people to become better. Like it's like my kids. I don't know. I haven't kids right now, but
But you have many.
but I think yes. But I guess feeling same. Like you proud of that person, and you already love that person, and you want to grow yourself for that person.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, but it's always nice when you find it so gratifying as a teacher to be a teacher, right?
yeah,
All right, going along this way, is there a fun fact about you that your students might not know?
I'm just a fun person. 'Cause I haven't one fun fact. They know everything about me, I guess. So yeah, when you come into my class, you won't getting bored, So I can't say one fun fact. Maybe I will send this podcast to my students and they wrote a comment
Yeah,
below the
fair.
podcast so we can read it together.
Yeah, fair. We can see what they say. But I guess also a fun class is also a fun fact. I agree.
Yeah,
Do you have any other messages or thoughts you would like to share with people listening in?
I think I said everything what I wanted to say. Yeah. Main message is please, 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 guys, be hard workers. Because after hard work, your vacation impressions are better. It's like open the bottle of sparkling. So yeah, don't freak out about difficult stuff. Please go through it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, and go to like conventions and things. Even if you think you're not good
Yes.
enough, you'll learn so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, no, I agree because I had this same thing because why am I not getting better? I'm like doing this stuff and all, and then you go to conventions and you're like, okay, now I see. Now it gets
Mhm.
serious. Now we put in even more work because you see what's needed. And you get more
Yeah.
inspired. You're just bursting with ideas and stuff after some of these events. You just want to train more. So that's I think really, really
Yeah.
cool. Nice. But thank you so much for joining me. This was really fun. I had a lot of fun too talking to you and really looking forward to see you again in Prague. And I
Yeah.
hope the Hanover community keeps on growing and have another fun topic later on maybe to talk about.
Maybe. Maybe we will do something in Prague.
Yeah, maybe we could do something in Prague.
Yes.
Yeah, but thank you so much. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me. It was like you wrote me and it was like, me? Okay. Why me? But you have answered for my question, so I know already why, but I really was surprised, really surprised. Thank you so much.
No, but this is the whole thing. Everybody has something to say, I think. And I think that's what makes
Yeah.
it fun. Everybody brings a different impression and a different thing that's important to them. So we share. Nice.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.